And it's the Lynx to start out. McBride outside. Pass to Coffey. Williams. That's good, and it's Nia Coffey with the assist. On a league loaded with shooters, does one stand out to you as the best?
That's a hard question to answer, but I really like the lefty, Kelsey Mitchell. Just about 40% for her career on major volume from beyond the arc.
Well, I think I'm going to have to go with Marina Mabry. You know, she takes a ton of threes, but despite the high volume, she still shoots it at a high clip.
Now the Lynx with it. Pass to Williams. Coffey. Williams sets the screen. Outside Miles. The three-pointer off the mark. And we're about 1 minute into the first. Now here's Williams. Burton. He's covered by Miles. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Burton can't hit.
Hard to figure out why she didn't carry that one. I have a defender near her.
Pass to Williams. Miles. Back to Williams. Williams sets the screen. Outside Miles. The three-pointer, no good. And here's Burton. Right side, Williams. Pass to Burton. It's stolen by Howard. And even 3-on-3 break. First three, Kayla McBride. Good. First shot, first basket.
With a smooth touch from outside, McBride's versatility leaves defenses pretty vulnerable.
And here's Stokes. Williams. It's Burton. Pass to Thornton. Williams. Over McBride. Williams can't get it to go.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Now here's McBride. Williams. Launches a three. Stokes with the rebound. Golden State trailing here. When you talk about the history of this great league, Minnesota went on one of the most dominant runs ever.
From 2011 to 2017, the Lynx went to 6 finals in 7 seasons, capturing 3 titles. With how hard it is to win in the W, in the amount of parity we have in the league right now, I'm not sure we're going to see something like that again anytime soon. Little bit of physicality from Thornton, getting her shot to go.
Pass to McBride. The three is up. Valkyries with the rebound. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now Thornton. Now Williams. Outside Charles. From outside the arc. And that's out of bounds. Golden State retaining possession.
Ball.
Thornton, shot clock at 5. Here's Williams. And she hits it to tie up the game. Now Miles. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside Williams. McBride. Back to Williams. Pass to Coffey. Puts up the 3. And the Lynx miss again. Outside Williams. It's Burton to the middle. Thornton right side. Now Burton. Lets the three fly. Good on the three-point shot.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Williams. And down it goes. 2 points.
The closer to the hoop, the better Howard is. Tremendous touch plus athletic ability.
Outside Williams. Burton. She's covered by Miles. And here's Burton. Back to Williams. And stolen by Kayla McBride. Pass to Howard. Here's McBride. She's guarded by Williams. Outside Howard. Screen by Howard. All alone. The rebound by Charles.
But he got away with a major lap set.
And here's Williams. It's Burton. Now here's Williams. And that one's good. Stokes.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Now here's Miles. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Burton. Here's Stokes. Here's Thornton. Oh, and it's blocked by Nia Coffey.
Just an instinctive move by Coffey, getting there right on cue to deny the shot.
And she lays it straight in.
Outstanding entry pass. He knew exactly where to go with that ball.
And here's Stokes. Williams. Pass to Charles. Back to Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Now here's Miles. McBride outside. And here's Williams. Guarded by Charles. Back to McBride. Pass to Coffey. Now here's Williams. That's good, and it's Nia Coffey with the assist. And that makes it a tie ball game. And here's Golden State. Now Burton. Back to Williams. Stokes, guarded by Howard. And the shot goes in.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
Outside Williams. Outside Howard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Outside Williams. The three. Rebounded by Coffey. Here's Minnesota. Trailing by 2. For 3, Kayla McBride. Stokes with the rebound. Charles with it. Thornton outside. Charles. Here's Burton. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Ahead. Finished off the break.
Always looking for holes in the defense. It's McBride's recognition that allows her to slice up any defensive scheme.
It's Burton. Pass to Williams. It's Burton. Back to Williams. Over McBride. And again, Golden State no good. Outside Miles. McBride. Now Williams. She's got 6. Takes the 3. McBride misses.
You know, she keeps jacking up those threes without much to show for it. She's going to lose the green light very early in this game if this keeps up.
Outside Williams. And it's wide right, hits off the rim. First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
Lots of running to start the game here.
It's a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition.
So the Lynx now. Pass to McCowan. Tries it from 9. And a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in.
Obviously, McCowan's 6'7" size helps her down low, but she also has a little host of ways to beat you in some nice touch.
Outside Hayes. Off target from three-point range. The Lynx with the lead. He's covered by me here. Right outside. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range.
You know, some players you give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
And how about the consistency of Tierra McCowan over the course of her career? It's been impressive, guys.
Every season in this league, the 6'7" center has averaged between 10 and 12 points and between 7 and 9 boards. McCowan is someone you can truly rely on.
Me here. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her. One thing a lot of WNBA fans talk about is how sharp the defense is in this league.
And I think that illustrates what a strong team mentality there is across the board. Individual stats really come second. Titles and team accolades, those come first.
And we see it in the passing, too. You're not going to find better assist work than you do in the WNBA.
And good on the second, so she makes both.
Well, what's striking about Letitia Ami here is her versatility. She's got size, but she can move like a 1, and she can guard the whole floor.
Pass to Caldwell. McCowan knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and here's Kayla McBride from the arc.
A hard-nosed defender. Hayes plays with a chip on her shoulder and really just loves to compete.
Tiffany Hayes on the wing. Valkyries with another miss.
Yeah, she found herself in space and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Pass to McBride. There's the 3. And it's Hayes with the rebound.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Outside Hayes. Spins. To the paint. inside. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call.
Really careless turnover. That should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Three minutes of action thus far in the second quarter. Outside Williams. Outside Howard. Up top Coffey. Outside Williams. 5 to shoot. Over Charles. Williams can't get it to go. Outside Williams. Outside Charles. Passes on Dallasini. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
Williams sets the screen. Outside Miles. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And it's the Valkyries' ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Williams. Now Burton. Over Miles. Burton can't hit. Ride with the ball. Williams there. Now Coffey. Right outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
A shooter who doesn't really need much space to be effective, McBride has a quick and accurate release.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Here's Charles. Pass to Williams. To the left side wing. That's a bucket. Her third of the game. And she shot the ball 7 times.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Williams. 6 points for her. Hits the three-point bomb.
You have to run at shooters like Williams. Can't let them catch and fire. They'll eat you alive.
Pass to Williams. And here's Stokes. Williams. 5 on the clock. Here's the three. Buries it from three-point range.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Now here's Williams. 9 points in the game. And she banks in the layup.
Not messing around, just take it to the hoop strong. At 5'8", Williams is one of the best smaller finishers at the rim in the league.
And here's Burton. Outside Williams. Jacks up a three. And the Valkyries, another three.
Defense was pretty much non-existent there. Can't leave such a good shooter open like that. Come on.
Outside Miles. Right outside. On the wing, Courtney Williams. Puts it up from 17. Valkyries with the rebound. It's Burton. Stolen by Miles. Outside Williams. Back to Miles. From past the arc. Stokes with the rebound. And it's the Valkyries' ball. Pass to Burton. Now here's Charles. It's Burton. Now Williams. Three-pointer. Add basket number 6 to her stat sheet. She's now 6 for 10.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Williams. 11 points in the game. It's Burton. Guarded by Howard. And out of bounds, the Lynx will take it. Minnesota trailing. Pass to McCowan. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Charles.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Outside Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Burton. The tray. Here's Stokes. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Now here's Howard. Outside Miles. That's good, and it's Natasha Howard with the assist.
A quality passer at her position. Howard enjoys finding her teammates in their spots.
Outside Charles. Williams. Inside. Thornton left side. The kick out to Williams. Shoots the three. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
The Valkyries leading. Pass to Burton. The kick out to Williams. Stolen by Coffey. Now here is McCowan. Miles with it. Over to the left wing. Here's Howard. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but it counts as the same.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Valkyries ahead. They're up by 3. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Williams has been such a difference maker here.
And I wonder how long she can continue to shoot the three ball as well as she has up to this point. She's been quite simply lights out.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something we both know, that sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks as wide as the Grand Canyon, and it really might be one of those nights for her.
Now Burton. Thornton up top. Pass to Williams. Yes, and a nice assist from Kayla Thornton.
Assist goes to
You like how Thornton puts the team first. She would rather move the ball than force her own shot.
Williams sets the screen. Now here's Miles. Offline with the three.
Wide open misses like that can be confidence shakers.
Back to Thornton. Pass to Williams. Out to Charles. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thornton. And the Valkyries, another bucket.
Well, Thornton can definitely get it done from mid-range, as she is an experienced shooter.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right, their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Howard can't get it to go. One thing this team loves about Natasha Howard, she's a winning player.
In one point in her career, she won 3 of 4 titles with 2 different teams. And she's a former Defensive Player of the Year, plays the game with serious effort.
Here's the break. And here they go. The shot's good.
She's a very strong finisher on the fast break.
And always in control, even at full speed like that.
So impressive.
Pass to Stokes. Williams, McBride covering. Here's Thornton from 18 feet away, and it's Golden State, another one.
Well, you have to run Thornton off her shot. You simply cannot let her get comfortable in the catch and fire.
Here's Miles. No good on the triple. It's Gabby Williams on the wing. McBride covering. Here's Williams. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Stolen by Miles. Down low, Howard. And she wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
She draws so much attention. Williams can find others for easy buckets. Good dish.
Here's Williams in for another field goal, a sublime 9 for 14 on the night.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Minnesota calls a timeout. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Right outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Thornton outside. Pass to Burton. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Lynx. Williams with it, and Williams picks her up defensively. This one for 3. Courtney Williams, and that's good.
Another one for Williams. She can do so many different things with the ball, it makes her hard to guard.
Outside Williams. Pass to Thornton. Soft touch off the glass.
She might be undersized as a 6'1 forward, but Thornton makes up for it with touch, finds ways to score down low.
Here's Williams. That ball is good for another field goal, her 6th, and she's at a 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Pass to Stokes. Williams. And here's Burton. 5 on the clock. Now here is Thornton, defended by Coffey. Shot by Thornton, no good. Minnesota trailing. Outside Miles. Coffey outside. On the wing, Courtney Williams. Guarded by Charles. Here's Miles. Well, this season, we have the Golden State Valkyries. And it's the first expansion team since Atlanta in the late 2000s.
Yeah, and soon the WNBA will expand to Canada with the Toronto Tempo starting play next year. Plus, you got the rebirth of the Portland franchise.
Hey, those are two basketball-crazed areas joining the fold. Personally, I'm really excited for the Seattle-Portland rivalry to be renewed.
And the first one drops. And good on both. It's Burton. Pass to Stokes. Outside Williams. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Kayla McBride.
Nice low post offense.
Gabby Williams. One shot.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Pass to Williams. Screen by Howard. To the right side. The 3 ball. On a rebound by Charles. The Valkyries leading. Now Williams. She's guarded by Williams. Back to Charles. Outside Williams. Now Thornton, right wing, 4 on the shot clock. Shot from 16. Rebound by the Lynx. Right side Howard. Williams. Out to Miles. Gets a 3-pointer to fall.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jumper.
Now here's Charles. Defended by Coffey. And here's Kayla Thornton from the arc. And again, Golden State no good. Outside Williams. Pass to Howard. Coffey. Courtney Williams for 3. And the Lynx another 3.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Now here's Williams. Stokes. Outside Williams. The offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes. And here's Williams. She's got 19. Coffee outside. Williams. She's guarded by Williams. Pass to Miles. Wing shot on the way. The Valkyries pull it in. And here's Charles. It's Gabby Williams on the wing, defended by Coffee. There's a screen. Shoots it up. Thornton's shot is good.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's McCowan. Out to the wing. And out of bounds, the Valkyries will take it.
There's no excuse for that turnover. That's just a straightforward pass gone wrong.
Golden State with the ball. It's a three-point game. Thornton outside. Pass to Zandalacini. Here's Hayes. Shoots from the right block. Uses the glass to drop it in.
A big-time battle inside. Tiffany Hayes winning that one.
Now here is McCowan. She's guarded closely. From downtown, knocks down the three ball.
She might not be the top sharpshooter in this league, but that's not a shot that Dee can afford to give to her.
Picked by Thornton. Tiffany Hayes for three. McCowan with the rebound. Pass to Caldwell. From deep. And the Lynx, another three. And here's Golden State. And here's Zandalacini. Now Thornton fires for three. That ball is good for another field goal, her sixth, and she's at a 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. And we'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Gotta time up the clock to do that.
Here's McCowan, and she uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, late reaction to the defense. She's always going to convert that.
Here's the Valkyries with the ball. Pass to Zandalacini. Now Thornton. There's the triple. Add another one in the scoring column for her. She's 7 for 10 from the field.
Well, if you want to be a forward in the modern WNBA, you have to stretch the defense with your shooting. Thornton with that three-point ability.
Now here is McCowan. Here's Caldwell. No good from three-point territory. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Valkyries ahead, leading by 3. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments for our 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. Okay, 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one with both sides coming to play so far. Right outside. Caldwell. Pass to McCowan. Three-pointer. Lee here grabs the board.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Minnesota trailing. McCowan with the ball. McBride. She's covered by Yoshida. For 3. Good on the triple.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Now Burton. Pass to Zondalicini.
Minnesota foul. Number 8. First personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about 1 minute into it. Let's go with a three. And that's out of bounds. Golden State retaining possession.
Valkyries ball.
Pass to Burton for three. It's hauled in by the Lynx.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not.
Now here's McBride. McCowan inside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Burton. Bangs home the trifecta. Now the Lynx with it. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Pass to Caldwell. The three. Zondalicini pulls it in. The Valkyries leading. It's Burton. And she makes good on the layup. And here's McBride. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. No good. Here's Zondalicini. Pass to Yoshida. Here's Zondalicini. Misses the three.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the three when she's left all alone.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
It's Burton. Timeout called here by the Valkyries.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
So both teams changing it up here. Lynx on D. Pass to Yoshida. To the inside. It's stolen by Natasha Howard. Here's McCowan. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Second personal foul.
Working their way to the line. Credit to McCowan for drawing contact.
The line for your Minnesota Lynx. Tiara McCowan. 2 shots.
And she makes the first.
Well, obviously, the 6'7" height of McCowan is what stands out about her. But when you watch Tiara play, she's just got serious skill, touch, and really great intelligence on the floor.
That one misses, so she goes 1 for 2. Golden State with the ball. They lead by 1. Rebound, Kayla McBride. They've been hanging in there.
Yeah, and a chance here to jump on top.
Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Right through the cylinder that time. All net.
It feels like the rest of basketball has forgotten about the mid-range game. Not Williams. He still uses this part of the court.
Now Now Zundalacini takes the three. They get it again. Pass to Stokes. Sinks that one from the post. So the Lynx now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Now McCowan. There's a screen by McCowan. Courtney Williams for three. Zundalacini pulls it in. To the paint. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two. It goes on Natasha Howard.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the line.
Exactly. You want to prevent the layup, give them a little knock, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming down the lane the next time around.
It does send a message.
Knocks down the first one. So both teams making some changes here. And she can't hit the second.
Missed a chance to put them up three. That's going to affect how they set up on defense this trip.
Pass to Williams. Back to Howard. Now McBride from the arc. Screens the three-pointer.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Golden State trailing here. And here's Stokes. And it's Gabby Williams penetrating. Valkyries with another miss. Outside Miles. Puts up a three, and the Lynx another three.
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
And there's no better time, Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
And Williams gets it to go.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Outside Miles. Pass to McBride. Howard. Courtney Williams for three. Down it drops through the net for her ninth bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's Burton. Shot clock at 6. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. Outside Howard. Launches it. Miles, no good. Pass to Burton. To the middle. Courtney Williams with the steal. Howard, that's good.
Good work in the transition game.
That's why when it's there, it's always a good idea to attack early before the defense even has the chance to set up.
Absolutely. So much easier to score in transition.
It's Burton. Back to Williams. To Burton. Let's go with a three. Rebound by the Lynx.
Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the three. It's smart. You're a shorter player like Williams. Just pull up. No need to get inside where the bigs are.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Williams has been such a difference maker here.
Good timeout. She's absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on her much quicker, and they need to figure out a way to stop her from three-point range.
And about Valkyries making a change here. Pass to Burton. Now Stokes to stop the run. And the layup is up and in.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Now here's Miles. Now here's Williams. Out to Miles. Coffee, covered by Thornton. Pass to McBride. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Williams. McBride misses.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Thornton outside. Williams. Down low. Here's Stokes. Good, and it's Gabby Williams who picks up the assist.
Gabby Williams.
Well done to finish that one off.
The Lynx leading. Williams with it. Inside. Howard. And they pick up 2.
You can't let her get a shot off in that situation. Howard can finish with contact. Plus, she's a pretty solid foul shooter.
Natasha Howard. Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good.
And the two-way game of Howard is impressive. A legitimate offensive threat who also defends with tenacity.
Pass to Burton. Back to Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
Here's Miles. Left side, Howard. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Valkyries.
Valkyries ball.
Now Williams. Puts the move on. It's hauled in by Miles.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
And we can probably expect to see them slow it down now.
Yeah, burn some clock while they have the lead. Make it your friend. Get their number. Text them.
Now here's Howard. Outside Williams. Howard the screen. Puts up a 3. The three-pointer is on target.
Big moment. Williams' combination of handles and shooting ability make her a tremendous option for late games.
Timeout called here by the Valkyries. Here's Williams. To the middle. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
Easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those seconds away.
No, and you've got to foul. It's going to come down to free throws.
That's your situation.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Time running low here.
Score quickly, and that's probably foul.
You just can't waste time here.
Here's Burton. And the three off target. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your Minnesota Lynx, Mia Coffey. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So she gets them both, and it's a 7-point ball game. So we see the Lynx get the win here. This was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them.
Yeah, they faced some challenges, but held firm when they needed to. Defensively, offensively, effectively locking down the W.
And that'll wrap it up.
Drop home safe, and we will see you next time.